On the Zoom. Perfect. We are live. What is going on, YouTube? Hello, everybody, and welcome to a different type of episode tonight. So, you guys do have myself. My name is Remy. We also have our musical genius tonight. We have Nicole with us. So, we're actually about to get started here,
Nice to meet
guys.
you.
We're about to get started here in just a little bit. So, hang tight, and just want to get everything all situated for you guys before we get started. So give me 1 second here. I'll go with this one. All right, Nicole, you ready?
Something like that.
All right, let's
I
do
guess
it.
as ready as I will be.
Cool. All right, here we go. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. What is going on, everybody? We do have a great episode for you guys. Well, you know what? Right now it's just me and Nicole, and some other people might jump on, and we'll them in. So yeah. Anyway, guys, welcome. You guys can follow us on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, right there on YouTube as well, where we do stream all of our episodes right there on YouTube around 8:30, 8:30-ish. If you guys want to follow us, you guys can just type in Remy's Roundtable. You guys can see all our beautiful faces. But right now, it's just me and Nicole. So yeah. So anyway, guys, welcome. My name is Remy, and with me tonight we do have Nicole. Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Just Ducky. How about you?
Doing great. So, remember I told you I have some news. Like there's
Yes, that is
some news I
true.
want to tell you. Uh, so I'm actually I know Mark's not on. He's not even going to hear this if he's not going to come on. I mean, if he shows up late, oh well, he's not going to be able to hear it. But I will be making an appearance on Thursday evening at Jewel.
Exciting.
I'm looking forward to come out to Jewel nightclub. So cannot wait to come out to Jewel nightclub.
Huzzah.
So
Huzzah.
So, Mark, yes, I'm going to Jewel nightclub. Damn it! All
It's been
right,
announced. It's official.
it's official. It's official. So yeah,
And if you don't, what are you going to give me?
hard time.
You know that's my job.
I know it's your job. Jen and I we just got back from our lovely dinner with my
Yay.
work company. It was our appreciation evening because our grand opening is on Thursday, and tomorrow is actually our ribbon cutting. So we get to, cut the ribbon, take some photos with some major people and the news and stuff. So tomorrow's my day off. They invited me to come out there and do the ribbon cutting, which it starts at
Nice.
it starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Starts at 11 a.m. So am I looking forward to it? I am. I really am. Like, it's cool because it's only 15 minutes away from the house. So looking forward to it. Now, Nicole, I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Chick-fil-A, and I know you do not like Chick-fil-A, so you can't have any of their food there. So
That's okay.
I mean, you can have our salad. I mean, it's just fruit and lettuce. That's pretty much it. So so I
So in
which
other words, I'd rather go next door to Walmart and get a head of lettuce for the same or for less expensive than they would charge
there you
me for a
go.
little cup at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's right.
But I can be there for moral support.
Well, thank you for the moral support. So I was talking about like tofu. Get some tofu, cut that up, put some other stuff and other ingredients in there to make it tasty. So, which I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had tofu before. I've had it deep fried. I've had it plain, and it's actually delicious.
Plain is good, deep fried, gross. But
Well,
legit celery is one of my favorite foods ever. So you get me like a thing celery and set. I'm in heaven.
just celery, like maybe some, just
Straight
like
up celery, no nothing on it.
so you're telling me no blue cheese, no dressing, no like.
Eh,
Well, no,
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
curious. Like you don't
no,
like
no. Just celery,
so just celery.
just celery. No salt, no nothing. Just celery. It's one of my favorite foods, and it has been like my whole life.
See, for me, if I'm gonna go basic, like just total basic, I love carrots. I love them
Yeah,
steamed. I love them, chopped up. I know I like the sticks.
I didn't like them until I was older.
Really,
I liked like the cooked carrots when I was younger, like with a little bit of salt on them, but didn't really like them till
hold on.
I was older.
Did I just say that correctly? You put salt on carrots.
Hmm.
You see, I put nothing on my carrots. Nothing except for.
Like, I mean, if they're cooked, I put the salt on them.
Oh, okay,
Otherwise,
yeah,
just
yeah.
plain. But
Well, I mean, okay, so for carrots, if they're cooked, I put like a little bit of red hot chili, uh, chili flakes. Put a little bit
the red pepper,
yeah, the
red
red pepper
pepper.
flakes, but maybe some tahini on there to make it spicy
Yeah,
and sweet at the
I
same
love some
time.
tahini.
Oh, I had
I mean,
a.
not on carrots, but I just love tahini. It's good.
Have you had a tahini on a popcorn?
Not on popcorn, but I have put it on just like regular corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob for tahini?
Hmm.
Okay, I need to try that. Some tahini with some.
It's good.
Oh, well, maybe. I was gonna say maybe
And
some tahini with some
fun
mango.
fact, to get perfectly cooked corn on the cob, you take the whole corn in its husk, keep it in the husk, throw it in the microwave for 4 minutes. Perfect every single time.
4 minutes in the microwave.
As
Who
keep it in your
microwaves the
keep it in
corn?
the husk.
Okay, so keep it in the husk.
Nobody until I until I discovered you could do it, and now that's how I do it all the time. Keep it in the husk, put it in for 4 minutes. It's perfect every time.
So we have Dane in our chat from Big Beautiful Diz, and he's asking, Remy, do you put red hot chili peppers on the carrot? So not chili peppers, the red hot, the chili, the red pepper flakes. That's what
Crushed
Nicole
red
said.
pepper, right?
Yeah, crushed red pepper flakes. Yeah, I put that on there, and definitely some tahine, which is amazing. But so I
I
did
put
this.
red hot chili peppers in my CD player.
Yeah, good group. Very good group. So, like for me, Nicole, I put, tahini and popcorn, which is tahini, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and just shake it all up. And then deliciousness, because you get that spicy, you get that hot kind of that sweet, spicy flavor all combined at once inside the bag. It just tastes
Yeah,
it just tastes delicious with tahini. I mean,
yeah.
most of my family members, they don't like spicy stuff. My dad does, but now my mom, she's like really getting into the spicy cuisines, and I'm like, dang, mom, I didn't
Nice.
know you can handle your spiciness. So, speaking about our parents, you just told me a little bit off air that you took your mom out to dinner for her birthday.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to your mom. Where did you
Hmm.
where'd you take her?
We went to Bahama Breeze. I mean, to be fair, technically my brother took all of us out, but it
Oh,
was me
okay.
and my brother. We took my mommy out and we went to Bahama Breeze. We
How
got
was
there during happy hour, so that was exciting
okay?
too.
Did you have a little something something on during happy
Heck
hour?
yeah.
What'd you have?
Heck yeah. Had a Bahama which is their frozen
Bahama.
margarita, and it's delicious and it looks really pretty.
What type of tequila did you put in there?
I don't know, whatever it had on the menu.
Was it like 1800 Patron, Don Julio, was it
I'm not sure
their
offhand.
house tequila maybe?
I want to say it was like Jose Cuervo,
Okay, Cuervo.
maybe
Yeah,
in
okay,
there.
so Cuervo will be a
Maybe.
Cuervo will be a good spot for margaritas, but for me, I will use like either 1800 or Patron for the margaritas. So, I mean,
Yeah.
tastes good. It tastes better with the margaritas. So,
Yeah. Let me see if I can find exactly what it had in it.
because I'm sure it tastes delicious. Now,
It was really good.
what was your entree? What was your entree? What did you get over there?
Oh, I just split some appetizers with everybody. Like they don't really have much that's vegetarian. I got some, so I basically had some tortilla chips, a little tiny bit of spinach dip, but that usually has cream in it.
So they
So I
did,
mainly kind of went there, did a little noshing before and after, so that way it wasn't just like straight alcohol.
right. So they didn't have like any what you call like any guacamole there.
Yeah, they don't really have much in the way of vegetarian stuff. I
That
get all. They
sucks.
have black bean soup, and I didn't really feel like spending that much on soup, and they have a house salad, which, like I said, I could make myself before and or after.
I love black
But
beans too.
still, the drinks were $5 because it was happy hour. So it's like,
$5. That's great. I mean, I cannot say no to $5 drinks for during happy hour. That's money well
that was
spent
good.
for happy hour. So I'm actually happy about that. But so anyway, we have a lot of stuff to cover for the theme park update. So you know what, Nicole, I don't know about you, but I am ready. Let's go ahead and get into
Let's
it.
do it.
Guys, it's now time for the latest theme park updates. All right, Nicole. So we're starting out over at Universal Studios. When was the last time you went to Universal?
I was this many.
You're this many years old. You're that many, but you haven't been since, have you?
Yeah, I haven't. I've been to City Walk some sometime within the past 6 months, mainly
Okay.
because I have a friend who had been working at Rising Star at the time, so I'd go and I'd sing. But otherwise,
Do you
haven't
remember?
really been.
Do you remember Rising Star? Rising Star used to be a jazz club. It was called
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Super cool.
it was Rising Star. I'm sorry, it was a jazz club, and then it was called Rising Star. And I would perform at the jazz club every once in a while at City Walk with a couple of buddies of mine because they needed a sax player or they needed a singer. I'm like, all right, so sign me in. I'll go up there and I will hang out with you guys and I will do the best I can for for you guys. So just to help them out,
Nice.
guys, coming in right now, dressing all snazzy, looking sharp, my friend. We have the host himself. We have Mags from Into the Disneyverse. Dude, you look good, man. You look sharp.
I do. I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Like I said, man, you look good wearing that shirt, man. Look at you. Your beard's all nice and cut, man. Nice and
Oh,
clean. Look at you, man. You look
well,
good.
thank you. Oh, that's kind of you. Thank you. I don't know necessarily what I've done that's different from every other Tuesday when I pop on, but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless.
You look good, bro. You
He
look
he
good.
only has me. He only has me to compare you to. So so in comparisons, like
Yeah, what the heck happened, Remy? All of you every time I come on the show, there's less and less co-hosts.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Jen
I
is
honestly didn't think I was gonna be able to be here today either.
Could have
So
just been a Remy only episode.
I could have made it happen. I could have made. I know people don't want to hear me for a whole hour, but I need people. All right. So, like I said, Jen wasn't feeling good when we came back from our dinner for our work dinner,
Where'd
dude.
you go?
So our work dinner provided our catering, and we had chicken parm. We had eggplant
Oh,
parm.
my specialty.
Yes, Nicole had eggplant parm tonight. So I had some steamed
but
veggies.
did they make it? Did you make it the right way?
They did, and it was delicious. It looked like their eggplant that I had looked like a hockey puck. Like it was so
Yeah,
good.
they didn't
Have you
make it
ever had
right.
eggplant
They
parm
didn't
before,
make it
Remy?
right,
I've had eggplant parm.
but like authentic.
Yeah, authentic eggplant parm.
So
At a
today on
restaurant?
Mike's Munchies, we'll call it
He's
Mag's
not
Munchies. We're going to
here.
talk about why Remy is wrong about Italian food.
Oh boy, here we go. So we'll get into that in just a little bit. So back to our lovely theme park news. Now we were talking about Universal Studios, and it took this many years for Nicole to go to Universal
I
Studios.
love how you're on a podcast and you're just holding up fingers to
So,
demonstrate things.
so Nicole was 5 years old when she went to Universal Studios. All right, 5 years old. Now Guests are required. So this is actually huge news for Universal Studios right now. So when you guys go to a theme park, you guys want to buy like souvenirs and stuff for your friends and for your family members, right? So every time you go to a theme park, like you want to buy like a shot glass or a T-shirt for them, or if you want to feel generous, buy them like some Harry Potter stuff, right? Oh no, we are not talking about Harry Potter in this situation. Guests are required to exit the park after buying souvenirs at Universal Studios. You can buy a sword at Historic Families Heraldry at Islands of Adventure. Buying a sword. Yes, you can buy a sword at this location. The store is a simple souvenir purchase. This policy prohibits guests from walking around the park with their new sword. The park requires that guests leave the area with it, not carry it through the rest of the park. This means that guests will be escorted out of the park with their swords once the purchase is made. Guests who purchase the swords can leave them in either their car or they can have them shipped directly to their hotel if they are staying on property. Yeah, Max, they have this pretty cool, you know, authentic, Renaissance type of style store where you have to buy like customizable swords, customizable uh Renaissance knives, and what's that thing that it's like it has like it's like a pole. I'm sorry, a stick, a little ball, and it has like spikes on it, and you can swirl it around.
Remy, what
Mace?
do you know about sticks and balls?
This would be a
No,
game.
you're talking about a mace.
Baseball. Baseball.
Not but baseball is good too.
No, you're talking about a mace, Remy.
Yeah, so dude, you got to buy a mace from there for like $90.
Can you get Mace Windu?
Can I get Mace Windu, sir?
You could take a mace window.
Can
Mace
you
Windu.
get Mace for? I was I'm gonna ask if you can get Mace for cooking, but then I realized that Remy doesn't.
I don't cook.
Remy doesn't spice anything when he cooks.
That's true. Well, and Mark is not here to, say that on air, but he cannot say that. So,
Well, I
Max,
just said it.
thank you. Well, you just said it. So,
Yeah.
thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude. So when I go to Islands of Adventure, I should go to this part of the park, because I want to see what type of new swords they have, and you can actually make a customizable medallion there too, and that's like $50 in out of your pocket. And it's based on like your heritage. Like if your family members are from like uh Iceland, well, I'm trying to think of other like places like around that area, like Iceland and uh Finland,
Scandinavia.
yes, like those type of areas. And you can see like your flag though. If your last name is like part of a flag, they have it there.
So, what does the archered flag look like?
It's like my grandparents actually have it in their room. When I went to their house, it's like a reddish, whitish kind of flag. Because my last name is Welsh and Polish, so that's my last name. My last name is Archard, and it's Polish. So that's pretty cool.
It's green actually.
It's a green flag.
Hold
Oh,
on, I'll go ahead and put the link in the chat here. You can put Remy's Roundtable T-shirt.
yeah. Oh, I need to see this. Hold up now. Hold up.
Yeah, this is great. This is another great piece of content for a podcast that I'm contributing right now. People would love to hear us talk about something that can really only be seen.
That's
Speak,
true.
speak in the color green.
Green.
I mean, you know what? If somebody has synesthesia, it works.
Good
Green
point.
flag for $30, Remy.
30
You just need
$30.
get 10 patrons after a month. You can buy that.
I'll make it. I'll make it. And I'll get it, and I'll hang it up on the back of the wall over here. I mean, on the studio. So I'll make it happen. All right. So it's cool that you can buy the sword there, and yes, you guys can have it delivered to your hotel if you guys are staying on property. But if you're not, you have to take it to your car and just put it in your put in your car when you guys exit the park. Busch Gardens launches a limited time buy one get one 2025 fun card. This fun card is good until the end of 2025. If this card is available for $130, and guests will receive an Adventure Island fun card for free. So, like I said, this card is only good for Busch Gardens. and also for Adventure Island, their water park. You buy one, you get one free. So it's a great deal for your friends and for your family, also for your little kids as well. All right, so we have the lineup for the 2025 Garden Rocks concert for the Flower and Garden Festival. That'll be
Isn't that just a Zen garden?
the Zen.
Garden Rocks?
No, I'm talking about the Flower and Garden Show at Epcot. At Epcot, that's their big one of their big events that happens at Epcot. It's called the Flower and
They bring
Garden
back
Show.
Kitchen Cabaret for this thing?
There was a kitchen cabaret, yes. That was actually where Body Wars was.
No, it definitely wasn't. First off, I was jokingly saying they should bring back Kitchen Cabaret for this event. Kitchen Cabaret is where Soren is right now. It was not in Wonders of Life.
I thought it was in Wonders of Life because I thought I saw that over by Cranium Command, Body Wars, over
No.
by the
You're
area.
thinking of like Making of Me, maybe?
Oh, maybe I was.
Yeah,
Maybe I was.
because
Okay.
it was Kitchen Cabaret in the land. Then it became Food Rocks. And then after it was Food Rocks, it became Soren.
God, that music was horrible during Food Rocks.
Don't say that to Dane. Dane loves the Food Rocks
I
music.
know, but I didn't like this. I didn't like the music, man. I really did not like it. All right, so back to the lineup for this group. So this event will start on March 2nd and will end on June 2nd, 2025. So we have the lineup. And I want to know if you guys know any of these groups that will be performing at the Flower and Garden Show. We have Tommy DeCarlo. Tommy DeCarlo. He was the one of the lead singers for Boston.
I mean, I've heard of Boston, but I honestly wasn't aware of the lead singer's name.
Okay, so you're familiar with the group Boston, right?
Mhm.
Ryan, Max, how about you? Do you know the group Boston?
I know Chicago.
Yeah,
Great music. It's great musical. Great musical.
Also, great band.
that's true.
This is true. Yeah, no, I don't know Boston. I know Boston and Cream Pie. I know Boston Market. I know the Boston Tea Party.
Boston Tea Party.
Boston Bruins.
Oh
Boston
yeah, go Bruins.
Yeah,
Boston Celtics.
there we go.
Boston Red Sox.
Yep.
Boston Baked Beans.
Oh,
We should, Remy, you got to change the theme of your show. No longer the Florida Theme Park podcast. Make it the Boston Theme Park or just the Boston podcast in general.
Boston Pie. That means I gotta talk like this the entire episode. It's like I gotta be like, I gotta pat the cat by the
That
hat.
is the worst New England accent I've ever heard.
Pack the
Speaking as a
cat.
New Englander,
Pack the cat at the harbor.
please don't ever do that again. I'm sorry
What?
I brought up Boston.
Was that bad? Was that really that bad? My Boston
It
accent.
wasn't just bad; it was painful. When I listen to this episode again tomorrow or the day after that, I'm gonna hear that, and I'm gonna shed a tear no matter where I'm
Oh
at.
my gosh. I mean, I just can't say that.
Two of them.
I just can't say it
One from each
properly.
eye.
True.
When I told Jen about when I actually told Jen about my accent, she goes, "I better be wearing I should be wearing earplugs when you're doing your Boston accent." I'm like, "All right, go ahead, just keep wearing those earplugs."
Wait,
And
Jen told you that too. Then why were you so surprised that we thought it was so bad?
you mean good? I thought it was good, but it was bad. It was so bad.
What is happening right
I can't do a Boston accent. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't do one. All right. I watched this commercial. Okay, it was Chris Evans and where he and John Krasinski where they bought John Krasinski bought a Hyundai and he says, "Hey, I got the clicker and I'm parking the car." He says something about parking the car and stuff, but that's pretty much all what happens in that commercial. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. So yeah, the former singer from Boston will be performing at the Flower and Garden Show. We also have a group called Air Supply. We have
now? Oh, I know Air Supply.
Yeah, I know.
we have Blue October. We got
Okay.
we got Rick Springfield. Jason
Nice.
Kind of a
Jason
one-hit wonder.
Jason Chef from Chicago. He was the former singer from Chicago. So he'd be
Nice.
Did he play Billy Flynn, or was he? Did he play Roxy Hart?
No, he played Velma.
Oh my gosh. We have all right, here we go. We got Sugar Ray. We got Simple Plan. Joe D Messina.
DiMaggio?
No, not Joe DiMaggio. Joe Di Messina. We have Mike. We have
Mike's
Mike.
gonna be there. You're gonna get a live performance of
Yeah.
Mike's Munchies. Let's
Yep,
go.
yep, yep. King Mike will be here. We got Mike Della Guzzi. We have a flock of seagulls. Taylor Dane, 98 degrees, plain white tees. John Cicada, the Spinners, the Pointer Sisters, Don Felder from the Eagles, and We the Kingdom. Any band?
God, I know what's gonna happen. Remy, every week you read from the history and you list out like 20 bands, and then you feel the need to edit in the music from every other band. And so this segment's gonna be another half-hour segment, just like last week's band listing segment was.
I just give you guys little clips on what bands, so you guys know what songs are going to be playing there. Just a little snippet.
So those are the exact songs that are gonna be playing there.
Oh boy. Any bands that I forgot to mention, you guys can check that lineup also on the My Disney Experience app. Starting on May 23rd, guests staying overnight at any of the Universal hotels will get exclusive early access to Universal Epic Universe. Now I'm looking forward to that. Now, Nicole, have you ever stayed on like any property, like any theme park property, like at any of their hotels, like either on like
For
Disney property or
several Disney properties, yeah.
okay, but you haven't stayed like any Universal property, like Hard Rock or the Portofino, the Pacific.
Um, what was there is one that is like one of their very budget, like the lowest,
The
like the
lowest one.
cheapest one that they
You got the
Summerside,
yeah,
summer,
Summerside, yeah.
something like that, or yeah, something to that effect. Yes.
Did you get like any perks with that when you stayed on property? Like, did you get like any early access to any of the theme parks like Universal or
Oh, I
Islands of
have no
Adventure?
idea. I have a friend who works for Universal, and there were like seven of us, and we all split a room for the night just for kicks and giggles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Max,
so I don't know if there were any perks or whatever. We just spent the night, drank, had fun, and I don't know. It was a nice break away from work. That's all.
sounds like a party. Max, how about you,
It
man?
was.
Did you ever stay on? Have you ever stayed like any property? Like, have you ever stayed on like
Hmm.
Universal property or Disney property?
Never Universal. I have stayed at Disney's, let's see, All Star Music,
Okay.
Port Orleans
Yes.
French Quarter.
Ooh,
Let's see, Art of Animation in the Nemo section, Contemporary, and the Swan.
Nice.
cool. Now, did you get any perks with that when you stayed on Disney property? Did you guys get like any early access to the parks
Hmm.
or
Yep.
the continental breakfast and then go to the
They don't
park?
give you a continental breakfast at the
How
Disney
come Disney
resorts
doesn't do that? Disney should do.
because they have the quick service restaurants and other dining options. Plus, it's Disney. They know that it's not like you're staying at a Marriott in, I don't know, like
I
the
mean, it
Marriott
is.
near the Jackson, Mississippi airport, where you can go to Taco Bell for breakfast instead. So they give you a free breakfast. It's like they know that you're trapped on Disney property, so they want you to buy the breakfast from them.
I kind of
But to
want.
be fair,
Yeah.
for Disney properties, as expensive as they are, as much as they nickel and dime you, it's a really good experience.
It
Like it
is.
adds a lot to your park adventures. Like if you're on a vacation, they do it right. They
They
do
do.
it right.
They do. And guys, coming in right now from
And
big
OI Dane's here. I think I know Dane's here.
big beautiful Diz. We got Dane in
To
the
bring some facts.
studio with us. Dane, what's up, man? How you been, man?
I'm terrible. Remy, you made a horrible mistake, my man. Horrible mistake.
As
Oh,
soon as
where?
you said
Which
this,
one?
Dane, I immediately, or as soon as you said
Yeah,
this, Remy, I immediately
no.
texted Dane about it.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Remy, tell me a little bit about the history of the land pavilion. What used to be in the space of Soarin'? I'm just curious. Curious.
Well, Matt's kind of said it earlier, so I mean that's where
Remy thought that Kitchen Cabaret used to be next to Body Wars. No, he
that's
thought
what
Body
I
Wars
No.
replaced Kitchen Cabaret.
No, Body
And I
Wars
did correct
replaced
him.
nothing. That is not true.
I thought it was in
For those who are
yeah.
listening, Wonders of Life is incredibly important to Dane. In fact, he
Yes.
made a whole video walking through the Wonders of Life Pavilion on his YouTube channel called Met Tours. Highly recommend.
Yes, back when technically back when it was open, and I did not just
Yep.
real quick. I did not actually walk through it. It was green screen just for legal reasons. But Remy, I want it. Let's go back in the episode, big man.
Yeah.
Why do you think the music for Food Rocks was terrible? In your own words, explain that to me.
My own opinion, the reason why I said the food, I'm sorry, not the food, but the music itself, it could have been, a little bit more rocky to the music because I was listening
You mean a little bit more rocking?
a
That
little bit
the
more,
rock songs weren't rocking enough?
little bit
You think
more.
Queen Bohemian Rhapsody after their operatic section is not rocking enough? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying a little more, add a little bit more to that. And I'm like, all right, that's perfect. That's just perfect.
So Queen Bohemian Rhapsody is not perfect already.
No, Bohemian Rhapsody is perfect. I love that. I love
Okay,
that
so
song.
it's the same exact arrangement of Bohemian Rhapsody. So what makes it different besides the original song?
I don't know, dude. It just
So why is the
it's
music
been
bad then, man?
well, it's been that
If
long
you're
since
telling me
since
the
I left home.
arrangement, if you say that the lyrics, you didn't like the lyrics, I understand that because that's what's different from the song. Don't tell me that the arrangement is bad. The arrangement is the exact same thing as the original song, man. Just re-record it.
How would they re-record it?
They re-recorded it because they got the license to re-record the songs for the parody of the song.
Okay.
It's a parody of the original song.
I don't wish.
Right. You have to get licenses for that and re-record it because you can't technically use the same recordings.
Very true. So I was like, I don't know what show it was, to be honest, because I really thought there was something else that was in that pavilion as well. That was like
So
in
Kitchen Cabaret you don't like?
no, I'm saying there was something else that was in. There was a show.
In the land?
No, it was a show that was in that Body Wars area.
The Making of Me, the sex
Making
show.
of Me, the Anatomical Players, Cranium Command.
It was some. I just can't
Are
remember.
you about to hate on Cranium Command, my dude?
No,
If you hate on Cranium Command,
no. I am not saying that. I love Cranium Command. No, I'm
I
not
was
saying
gonna
that.
say I'm never coming
No.
on your show again if you hate on Cranium Command.
Dude, I love Cranium Command. I am not. I am hands down just one of my old shows I used to watch when I was little with my dad. My dad and I, we will go to the Janitors at Epcot for a little bit, and then we'll go directly to Cranium Command, then Honey I Shrunk the Audience, and then go back.
That's a huge W Epcot day. Honestly, that is an incredible.
I mean,
I
my
dig
dad,
that.
my dad, he had a short gig at Magic Kingdom playing with kids in the Kingdom,
Oh.
the live stage, the
Oh,
live stage show. So the live stage show at the Magic Kingdom, and he got off, and he goes, "Hey, let's go to Epcot." I'm like, "Okay." So we went to Epcot, got some food. Of course, my dad took me to the Mexico Pavilion when there was an actual restaurant inside the pavilion itself. So we ate there, and then we saw the Janitors. After Janitors, we went to Cranium Command, and then Honey I Shrunk the Audience, and then back to Cranium Command, and then we finished off the day over in Spaceship Earth. That that was a day I can remember. But my dad took me to a different show where it featured food items, and I thought I vaguely thought it was in the same section as where Body Wars was, Cranium Command, that little area. I thought it was like an actual
Nah.
like another station.
Are you thinking of Interventions with like the computer show?
No. It was like a live. It was a live.
Computer. You mean the Astuta computer review? That was in Communicore.
Communicore, yeah, I guess. Yeah, became Interventions, Communicore. was the show.
Astuta computer review was like closed in like '83 or something. Dude. Astuta computer review was
Oh,
very.
okay.
I don't
That
remember
was
that. I
shorter
don't
than
remember that
I
I was
show.
thought it
surprised
was.
you even had that song in your
The song
thing, 'cause
slaps, dude.
that was like footage of that is like lost media for a while, and then it was found recently.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Which song is this?
So it is from Communicore. It was the Scooter Computer Show. So they would show how the computers in the park work, and they would play a little
Yeah.
song about it.
So
There's quite a
somebody
cool-
needs to send me this song so I can do a segment on it.
yeah.
Ooh, I like
That'd be
that.
cool.
It is quite historical. That show is very fascinating.
So I can go ahead and find that here real quick. I'll put that in the chat because I like the idea of a whole segment on
Yeah.
that.
That would
Yeah.
be great.
All right,
Yeah.
so
So Remy,
yes, sir.
before I leave here, let me ask you
Yeah.
again. What is your opinion on Food Rocks?
So like I said, man, it was vaguely like I can't remember if that was the same show I watched, but I would just say that it would be the lyrics. I mean, I get it. It was based on Bohemian Rhapsody, but like I said, man, it's been that long of years since I last time I
Right.
saw that show. It's been
I,
that
I
long.
I will accept that. I will accept that. The parody songs aren't everyone's thing. I will accept that from you. We are even now.
Thanks, dude.
We are the war has ended.
And guys, coming in right now in the studio, we do have our foodie with us. We have King Mike with us. Mike, what's up, dude? How you doing?
I have never worked harder today to get home early.
Oh my gosh, look at you, man. It's right 9:20. Look at you, buddy.
I am sweating.
All
Look at how
right, so
delicious you look, Mike. Sorry. I was thinking of food. Sorry, Mike.
It's okay.
all right,
Oh,
so
by the way, can I say one thing?
yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Hey Remy,
Yes,
how's it
sir.
feel that that the Eagles are in the Super Bowl?
No,
It's
how
a
did I know? I texted Chris and I was like, I don't necessarily want to go on Remy's Roundtable because I know that Mike and Remy are not going to shut up about the Eagles.
That's
Okay,
true.
you know what? I'm just gonna say this right now. Yes, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. We are going head to head against the Chiefs. Looking for
And the
our
refs.
team. I'm looking for our team to win. Mike and I team to win. Go all the way against the Chiefs. But you know what? I'm just gonna say this to all the defensive players who are on the Eagles. Guys, please injured Patrick Mahomes, please. That's all I'm gonna ask you for you guys. Just
Oh my God, that's a horrible thing to ask for, Remy.
No, because because the refs are behind them and they're gonna treat and the refs are gonna
Yeah, but
help them
also
while he's not there. So
the
fuck the
Eagles
refs
fans
and fuck the
performed
Chiefs.
some very horrible acts immediately after they beat the Bills. So both teams have done some good things. Both teams have done some bad things. I just don't think that we should be promoting violence.
okay. We're not
That's
gonna say
true.
that. I'll take that back. Mr. Mahomes. I wish you the best in the game. Wish you the best in the Super Bowl. But let's go Eagles and let's carry on real quick. So, Disney is blah blah blah. Disney is keeping their promise to preserve Muppet Vision 3D. New Florida 1971 black tumbler is now available at Disney for $30. SeaWorld will include all new immersive ride. The attraction will take guests on a journey to the top of the world beneath the sea. Guests will dive down on a snow-capped mountains, then weave through fields of glaciers, and then plunge into the frigid waters. Yes, I'm talking about uh, the new helicopter ride, which is it was Wild Arctic, but SeaWorld is getting the very own Soarin' attraction at SeaWorld, which is going to look
Oh, nice.
pretty outstanding. So I can't wait
All right.
to check that out.
That's gonna be cool. And
Yeah.
also, Ryan, I was gonna say this. If even if you went on if you went on the into Disneyverse, I'm pretty sure you know that what's his name? The Chris Yaba, yeah, or as my dad likes to call him, Yabi, likes was gonna talk about the Eagles anyway, because he's an Eagles fan too.
Well, and to be completely fair, Alex and I talked all about OSU, the Buckeyes, last week, but I still got to give you all
Yeah.
crap for it because I don't like your team.
There we go. But
What team do you like?
I like the Patriots,
You're
and
the
we got like
Patriot.
Vrabel, and I'm
Patriot,
excited
buddy.
to see where we go from here. So,
Okay. I mean, I am looking forward to it, but also, I can see why you hate us because we beat you guys in 2017.
And Nicole, where are you? You're a what Dolphins fan?
Giants fan.
You're a Giants fan. Okay, so
so I have even more beef with Nicole's
oh
team than I do
wow.
with Mike's team here.
Oh yeah,
Rams be the Shakes.
All right,
because Eli beat and moved into
Eli.
undefeated season.
All right, guys.
Also, I'll say this right now, Ryan. I don't care, but Tom Brady shouldn't have. There's certain games. I feel like Tom Brady shouldn't have won as many Super Bowls as he should.
I think he should have had one less because I think he should have stayed with New England and gotten that last Super Bowl with New England instead of Tampa Bay.
Yeah, well, to be perfectly honest, I have a funny feeling that that he was going to be the first to three-peat, and the Eagles ruined that in 2017.
Oh boy.
Well,
All right.
anyways, we can all agree
Oh.
on one thing: Michigan's a bunch of cheaters.
Yes. You know,
And the refs suck.
I just want to say, fuck Michigan. All right, but congratulations to you know.
Okay, wait. You're
Hold
saying this
on,
should be
hold
the
on,
universal?
hold
All right,
on. I'm not done yet. I am
what's
not
new in
done
the
yet.
news,
Damn
Remy?
it! I am not done yet. All right. So,
Right.
congratulations to Ohio State University and congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles making it all the way to the Super Bowl. Let's go. So, let's carry on from here. All right, Mike. Mike, I have some good news about a certain attraction here in Florida,
What?
and Nicole and Mags as well. Guys, Velocicoaster has been awarded best roller coaster in the world 4th year in a row. They won the best roller coaster of all time. So,
Oh, who? What's it called?
Velocicoaster, that's what I'm saying. Velocicoaster won this award. It's called Best Roller Coaster in the World, and they won it fourth time
Uh,
year in a row. It's the 4th year they have won it. Every single year, for the past 4 years, they've won this award for Best Roller Coaster in the world. And that
Because
is
it's not
you're talking
centered
about for
around real
theme park insiders, right?
velociraptors, is it?
You're talking
Yep.
about theme park insiders, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. All right.
Okay,
Well,
yeah. I was gonna say because Golden Ticket Awards, which is another one that is just as big, they have them as number 2. Because
still, it's a good roller. It's a good roller coaster. So there we go.
yeah, the only one, but the only reason why I would say that, or the only reason why it's not number 1, and I would agree that's probably the best coaster, is because I'm gonna say this right now: Golden Ticket Award winners really have a hard on for Fury 325.
Very true. Guys,
Which honestly, that's my second favorite. It's Fury 325 is insane.
guys, coming in right now from Studio 21, the baseball podcast, we have C Money himself. Chris, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Bro, I am to the point where I'm doing good, by the way, first off. Second of all, I have drilled a new, you know what, on these LeBron James fans. Okay, let me tell you,
Yes.
Yes.
let me tell you something. These people, they want to live on the legacy on LeBron James of who was better career wise or player wise. And I'm like, look, listen, Michael Jordan has the best career slash stats by numbers that any NBA player, along with Walt Chamberlain and any other past NBA players. But LeBron has a good career. Don't get me wrong.
LeBron is
But,
insane.
but LeBron. You cannot compare LeBron to Michael, and everybody has done that. You can't
No.
do that. The only
Jay's
player
the
that you
GOAT.
could, the only player that you can convince me that Michael Jordan can be somewhat put into the same pedestal next to him would probably be Kobe.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Kobe would be the only player that you can put Michael and him on the same pedestal, not LeBron James.
You want to know why I agree with you, Christian? Because here's the thing about NBA: different eras. In
Yep.
LeBron's era,
It is.
In LeBron's era, the pussies. They get so. It's so easy to get fouled in that one. It's not even funny. It's not the same.
Look who he played for. He played for the freaking Cavaliers.
And
Well,
also
no.
the Heat
Other
and
teams
the Lakers.
too, but
And then take a look at Michael Jordan's era, especially the rivalry he had with the Bulls versus the Pistons.
Yep.
Okay, can I tell you this? There's literally video footage of this. There was times where the Pistons literally where I'm not joking. I saw like Pickens get shoved by oh my god
All right, well,
I'm
guys,
trying to remember.
here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll pause it. We're gonna pause this real quick. And let's
Yeah.
carry. Okay, we're gonna carry on this. All right. So
yeah, you're good. You're good.
so
That's my fault. I got carried away with it. My bad.
it's all good, man. Artist seeks $10 billion from Disney in a Moana copyright lawsuit. Have you guys heard about this?
Oh yeah, I
No.
heard about that.
All right, so this guy, this lawsuit was filed on January 10th in California federal court. Buck Woodall outlined a 33-page lawsuit arguing that there was a concerted and highly orchestrated action among defendants that constitutes a civil conspiracy to inflict harm upon Woodall, according to proof. Woodall previously attempted to sue Disney for copyright infringement, but the earlier case was dismissed because the lawsuit was filed too late after the release. So this guy said he created, he had his own version that was based on, you know, a story that was about Moana, except he had a different character that kind of followed through Moana's footsteps in his own story. So he's reaching out to Disney saying, "Hey, I'm showing you guys. Here's all the proof I had. Here's all my drawings. Here's all this that I've put it in front of you guys on what my story is completely different from Moana. And you guys are saying that I stole, Moana's design and copyright infringement, and now I'm asking for $10 billion. There's no way this guy's gonna win.
No.
So how can you say, okay, yeah, it's cool. You did 33, what did I say? A 33 page, yeah, a 33 page lawsuit arguing that there was, some type of proof saying that you did, make these, you know, drawings that was like, hey, this is no, this is not Moana. This is not Moana. This is my own character. So who knows how this is going to play out? But there is no closing date for Rock and Roller Coaster leaving Disney's Hollywood Studios. There is a new Haunted Mansion Bride ear headband that is now available for $35. Mardi Gras at Universal will start on February 1st, will end on March 30th. If you guys are out at Universal as well, Butterbeer season will start on March 1st and will end on May 31st. Universal Volcano Bay Nights will start on April 19th and will end on May 17th, 2025. Halloween Horror Nights will start on August 29th and will end on November 2nd, 2025. Holidays at Universal will start on November 21st and will end on December 31st. So,
My word, it's only January and we're already talking about the holiday season again.
Yep, we already got it, dude. Already lined
Well,
up.
Mardi Gras is at the end of February.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're also talking about like the Christmas season.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Mardi Gras,
Not just that. I mean, we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights starting earlier every year.
I
I
know.
mean, come on, guys. Seriously?
But
When
look at
is it starting again?
But look at this. Mardi Gras is starting on February 1st. So, and that's in a couple of
Wow.
days. There's Mardi Gras is starting in a couple of days at Universal and will end on March 31st.
All
I'm
right,
sorry,
no one tell Remy
30th.
this. Remy, trivia question for you.
Let's go.
What does Mardi Gras mean in English?
Party time. It's time to party.
No.
Let's go.
No. All right, anyone else? Anyone else? I think Nicole might know
That
this one.
Tuesday
Hey,
or
yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it is. She is
Yep.
right.
That Tuesday. Let's go. All right. So, yeah,
And why do they call it Fat Tuesday, Remy?
you get to drink on that Tuesday.
I know
man.
why.
Do you want me to go?
Can
Right
I
answer.
can I go?
Drinking,
I got it.
drinking, and eating king cake.
Nope.
All right,
Well,
what do
say-
you have, Mike?
It is the day before Ash Wednesday.
Uh-huh. And anything you want to add, Nicole?
It is referring to that time right before a period of fasting. So
Mhm.
a period of indulgence, ending the period before, as Mike said, Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent, where you
Yeah.
go 40 days of fasting and what's the word I'm looking? Restriction
Mhm.
leading up to Easter.
I think we know our stuff, y'all. I think Remy's Roundtable can become a religion and spirituality podcast.
Hey, I went to
Oh,
I could do Jewish.
CCD.
Good.
I was
I could do
good
Jewish
Good.
history. I could do Jewish
good.
history.
Hey, there we go.
Oh my gosh, guys, we have so many topics on here. I want to bring more stuff onto the program.
Okay, so
All right, so I'm actually C Money, Chris, to answer your question, man. Yeah, Halloween Horror Nights, dude. Yeah, it's starting up on let's see if I read it right. August 29th and will end on November 2nd, 2025.
I'm sorry. Like, once upon a time, not so long ago in a galaxy not so far away from us, I remember that event starting at the end of September. And
Yep.
we're pushing it back all the way to August. August.
Hey, people are
It's
paying.
not
They
even
might as well.
Halloween time. It's still summertime, for Christ's sakes. I mean, seriously?
True.
Well,
Come
wait a
on.
minute. Are kids still are kids still in school during like the end of August, or is that their summer
End
vacation?
of August? Yeah, kids
Yes,
have
yes,
started school.
Remy.
So let's think about that. If Universal Halloween Horror Nights is starting at the end of August, that means we could see some lower crowds at Halloween Horror Nights this year.
We're gonna see some
We
lower
could.
crowds at Six Flags parks. Well,
But
Great
I'm saying,
Adventure.
but I'm saying we could see some lower crowds at for Halloween. Chris left off, so but we'll see. We'll probably jump back on later. But yeah, I believe that we'll be seeing lesser crowds at Halloween Hornets this year. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually gonna go this year, and I'm also gonna go to Howl-O-Scream as well. So
I don't know. I kind of feel like we're going to see bigger crowds just because Epic is going to be open at that point. So there's
that's
just going to be
true.
larger numbers of people in general.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Universal Orlando sign screens are now activated at the Vineland Road entrance. Stella Nova Resort is now open. This is Universal's newest resort, which recently opened on January 21st. Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex Center is offering an after-hours event starting on February 7th that will be from until 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Ticket starts out at $65 per guest. At this event, you'll hear music from multiple DJs, and you can meet astronauts Kurt Brown and Sandy Magnus during this event. SeaWorld and Busch Gardens welcome families to Sesame Street celebrations starting on January 25th, which I was a few days ago. And this event will end on January 26th, which it just ended. So forget what I just said, guys. But if you guys are out at SeaWorld, you guys can celebrate Elmo's birthday from now until February 2nd. So go, if you guys are out there, say hello to Elmo and all of his.
How old's he turning?
I'm sorry, what?
How old is Elmo turning?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know his age, but Tiana's Bayou Adventure will be closing early at 6 p.m. on January 20. I'm sorry. We'll be closing early now until February 6th for regular maintenance. Okay, so if you guys are out at the Magic Kingdom, you guys will not be able to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure at the time being. A new ramen bar. Mike, this might be a new Mike's Munchies for you. A new ramen bar is now open at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. So
what's
Like a
it called?
granola bar with ramen?
yeah, it's just, I didn't get the name. It just says ramen bar. So Mike, if you want to get more information on that, you can just look that up for Mike's Munchies. All right.
I can guarantee you it's not a granola bar made of ramen. It's probably like a salad bar for ramen.
No, so this is at Disney World?
This is at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Disney's Matterhorn bobsleds creators have been honored as 2025 National Inventors Hall of Fame inductees. Carl Bacon and Ed Morgan have been inducted into the 2025 National Inventors Hall of Fame. Their revolutionary tubular steel track technology introduced back in 1959 transformed roller coaster design and set the foundation for modern amusement park attractions. Morgan and Bacon's collaboration with Walt Disney was pivotal in creating Disneyland's most memorable attractions. Beyond the Matterhorn bobsleds, aero development contributed to other iconic rides, including Mad Tea Party and the original version of It's a Small World. All right, so we all are big fans of the Muppets. All right, now I was reading this article and they were saying, could the Muppets turn these novels into movies? Now, Mags, I know you guys haven't covered this over into the Disneyverse. Now,
We did?
but honestly, you guys have not. You guys did not cover this.
Yes.
So the only novels I can think of that the Muppets have done is a Charles Dickens novel, which is a Christmas Carol,
Mm-hmm.
and they did Treasure Island,
Mm-hmm.
and then Disney made Planet Treasure Island. So
Oh, you mean Treasure Planet?
Treasure Planet, yes, which is one of my other favorite movies. So
Oh yeah, you one of your favorite movies. You know the name so well.
I messed it up. I know. I'm sorry. I'll put a buzzer in here somewhere. So those are actually the two Muppet novels they've done, which was Muppet Treasure Island and a Christmas Carol. Well, when in their version was A Christmas Story. So Muppets. No, I'm sorry, Muppets Christmas Carol. So
Christmas
Matt,
Story was the kid who almost shot his eye out.
I know. All right, so Mags, Nicole, and Mike, guys, I want you guys to say yes or no if this works for the Muppets. All right, a Midsummer Night's Dream, yes or no? Because the Muppets turned that into a movie.
Well, it's not a novel.
Muppets can do whatever they want.
That's true. But what do you guys think? Can you guys see a Muppet version of that? A Midsummer Nights?
Sure.
Maybe,
Yeah, I
yeah.
could see it.
All right,
I
how
think
about
the style of humor with Puck fits well.
Yeah.
all right, how about Moby Dick?
It's a little bit dark, but sure, they could do something funny with it. Pretty relatively similar to Treasure Island.
All right, how about Dracula?
Ooh.
Yeah? Mags?
Again, dark, but I could see it happening.
All
Like I
right.
said, the Muppets could really do whatever they want. I can see there's not much that I can see being impossible for the Muppets to do. It might not be great, but
Like,
Well-
probably not 50 Shades of Grey.
No, God, no. No.
unless you're into
Hey, if you're into that kind of stuff, I'm sure you guys don't mind seeing, Kermit the Frog, being in charge of Miss Piggy. So there you go. Let's see here. How about The Great Gatsby?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Green light.
A journey to the center of the earth.
Yep.
And lastly, The Odyssey.
Yeah. Ooh, no.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
Odyssey
gonna
I
be
could see.
dark.
Mike
That would
said
be cool.
no. Meg said yes. Nicole, what did you say? Yes or no
I
for
said
the Odyssey?
yeah.
Yes,
I
Odyssey,
mean, okay,
it
it
lends
could be good,
itself
but-
to
It could
Well,
be
that's
good,
usually
but
about
it's
the
also,
dark parts.
there is dark parts. I mean, his
There's
as
a lot of
most
dark
Disney
spots.
movies do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of dark spots in that movie.
See,
I
Remy,
mean,
I think
most of the
the
people
real
die.
questions to be asking here, like, could the Muppets do Goodfellas? That's a kind of an intense one where the dark
They-
themes are inherently rooted. Could they do Taxi Driver?
I don't know about-
Godfather.
Oh.
Love the version of The
But see-
Godfather.
They could do it.
This is true.
They could do it. You
know
know
what?
Again, like it might be really awkward
If
and not
Veggie
great,
Toast could do one
but they
based off
could
of
make it
this-
work.
If
know
Veggie
what?
Toast could do one based off of Hamad, I'm pretty sure Muppets could do anything.
I'm gonna say it right now, hands
Hey,
down. Let's just see the Muppets do The Sopranos, and we'll call it a day.
I think the only show the Muppets couldn't do is Remy's Roundtable. But Remy,
Hey!
have you
That's a
seen
show.
the Odyssey
Are
before,
you
Remy?
sure? Mark and I are off in Stadler and Waldorf.
You asking me if I've seen The Odyssey, or
Yeah,
have
have
I?
you seen the Odyssey?
I have not. I actually have not seen The Odyssey.
I've
Do
read
you
it.
know who the main actor in the Odyssey is?
No.
No? Do you know what year it came out?
Mid '90s, mid '80s, mid '90s.
All right. What is the Odyssey? What medium is the Odyssey?
Sounds like a space.
Like, is it like a TV show? Is it a movie? Is it a book? Is it a play? Like, what is the Odyssey?
Sounds
An
like
epic poem, right? By Homer?
It is, yeah. I've been
Yeah.
getting some texts from people who think Remy may have thought the Odyssey was a movie
Oh my gosh.
and not a play
Uh,
or not a poem.
It's the one by Homer, the one which the Odyssey's the. Which one is that?
It's the one where he goes on an
Odysseus.
epic odyssey. No, it's the one where he's trying to get home back to Ithaca. Kind of
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. The
I mean,
other one is-
it's insane to me that the guy that wrote that also just loves donuts and works at Duff. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, Odysseus. It does.
Theoretically wrote it.
And that will do it for the latest theme park updates brought to you by our good friends over at the magiccandlecompany.com. Go pick yourself up a candle for your home or for your office, and make sure to use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for that lovely discount. 407-536-7153. That's how you guys can reach us. You guys can send us a text or leave us a voicemail on our show, and we'll play them right here on our program. That is if we get any. All right, guys. Well, Mike is here, and he wasn't going to be on tonight, but let's go ahead and do it. I am hungry. Let's get right into it. It is now time for Mike's Munchies. All right, Mike. So, where did we end up going last week? Let's talk about that real quick. Last week we went to the Crystal Palace, right?
No, no,
No,
no.
you went
That
to
was
the
2 weeks
barbecue
ago. We went
place
to
at like SeaWorld.
Zambia.
Oh yeah, that's
Zam-
right. We went to Zimbabwe barbecue.
no,
Or
Zambia Smokehouse.
Zambia, yeah, Zambia's barbecue smokehouse over in Tampa Bay Busch Gardens, Florida. So,
So
my,
Remy doesn't know Italian food, and he just defended the whole continent of Africa. This is great. Let's
oh my
carry on.
gosh! All right,
But he
my.
thinks he knows Italian food because apparently it was authentic.
You know what? Before since we are talking about that real quick, since we are talking about Mike's Munchies and my lovely dinner that I had tonight. Yeah, guys. I had eggplant parmesan. I had chicken parmesan tonight. I even had pasta with a little bit of gravy sauce on it, which was delicious. But Nicole, you were asking me, and Mags, you guys were giving me crap, and you guys were saying that I did not. You guys are telling me that I haven't had authentic eggplant
You
parm.
just said pasta with gravy sauce. That
Marinara,
disqualifies you.
marinara sauce. You call that gravy?
No, you
Macaroni
don't.
and tomato sauce.
You don't call that marinara sauce, and they don't call it gravy in Italy. And I've been to Italy.
It's macaroni and tomato sauce.
Unless you're talking about the radio guy, in which case it's Marconi.
Mark. Hey.
Uh,
All right. So, what do you guys think that a authentic eggplant parm is?
authentic
mean,
eggplant.
Come on.
I don't
I've
usually
had it.
make it with the Parmesan cheese.
Actually,
Have it without, but the way my dad and I always make it and the way he grew up making it, you slice the eggplant to really thin slices. You throw it in the flour with some spices. Then you throw it into the eggs, and then you take the whole thing, throw it into the oil, be boiling, get it nice and crispy, put it up a few times, take it out, put it on a plate, usually with paper towels to absorb a lot of that excess oil. It's
So,
delicious.
so
But then
Graham,
you got to cover it in the tomato sauce. Usually better if you let it sit overnight.
okay, so can I actually tell you how they actually do make it in Italy?
how they make it? How do they make it in Italy, Mike? How do they make an eggplant parm in Italy?
Well, first of all, they salt it. They salt it beforehand. They put it in a colander and salt it to get all the moisture out. They let it sit there for an hour, and they thinly slice them, mind you. They make them really thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you use a slicer or like what's it called? One of those slicer things.
I always
Um,
do by hand.
yeah, and then they of course do the tomato sauce. Then after they're done salting them, they rinse them off because you're getting rid of all the salt. And then you pat them dry, of course. But they put what they do is of course they cook it in the oven, but what they do is they put it at the bottom of their dish, and then they put the tomato sauce on. They put one layer on, then they put the cheese.
Are you
and
reading this off of a screen?
Yeah.
no.
I mean, I'm telling you, I
So,
know how my family makes it.
yeah,
I will
know.
say this does sound suspiciously similar to what Nicole just said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it is. It's basically the same thing. What Nicole says, they like layer it on top. Though it depends from some people. Some people apparently I know this from because the reason why is because I actually what's it called? Because I actually
Italy.
have it on my paper here. But some people put the tomato sauce on top. They do tomato sauce and cheese first, while others do cheese sauce and tomato. They layer it. It's weird.
All right. So what I had was I had an eggplant with it was mozzarella cheese, sauce on the bottom, and it was good. That's okay. That's all I can say, guys, because it was delicious. But Mike, this is your segment, dude. Where the hell are we going, man?
We're going to so we're actually going to Universal. We're going to Bamboo at the Volcano Bay.
And you told me
The
about you told me about this restaurant. You said it's really good to check out. It's a great spot to, grab food when you're done with the water park. So, look, we're gonna jump right into it. All right, Mike. So, tell us, man. You're getting a drink? So, what type of drink are you getting?
Now, wait, quick question though. Do I want to go? So they do have beer here, of course. That's the only alcohol they have. They have Bud Light, Kona Big Wave, and Volcano Blossom Cigar City Chai Alive, which is their most expensive one, which is $13.
You know what?
Uh,
I'll have Mags pick this out. Mags, what do you think he should drink at Bamboo?
oh, what were the options again?
Well, for beer, there was Bud Light. I'm not choosing
Do
Bud
they have a
Light.
cocktail? They have a decent cocktail menu?
They don't have cocktails there.
Any
So
wine?
no, they just have beer. Kona
Oh, I
Big
don't like beer.
Wave and Volcano Blossom Cigar City Jai.
Let's get the volcano one since we're at Volcano Bay.
There we go.
Okay, so that's
How
thirteen
much is that?
dollars.
How much?
It's $13.
Okay.
So they don't have any sides besides like salads. Um, so we're gonna skip over that.
All right, entree. What are we getting, dude?
So I'm actually even though I said it's definitely a good place, it's literally sandwiches, but they're big sandwiches. I would say they
Ooh.
have a. So I'm gonna go with possibly one of the things that's actually really good. It's called the Bamboo Burger Platter.
Okay, and
Eh,
how much is that?
So that's 17.49, and it's cheddar cheese, fresh slaw, fried onions, and avocado mayo on a Hawaiian style bun with fries.
17
Sounds-
bucks for one of the most basic burgers I've ever heard
I
about.
said,
That sounds good,
yeah,
though.
but
That
it's
sounds
no,
really good.
it's actually really good. It's simple, but it's delicious. Funny enough, they have a combo one, which is 22.49. Actually, all the sandwiches you could get a combo, which is $5 more, and the combo is well, you basically save 50 cents and you get an icy.
Did you say you can get an icy?
Yep. The combos are basically whatever is the sandwich, which all of them come with fries, basically. Plus the combo just adds an icy to them that you could get, and you save 50 cents for that because it's only $5 extra, and an icy is 5.50.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So, Mike, let's go to your dessert. What dessert are you getting?
Okay, so the dessert, there's four of them, but there's one that I love that is actually the cheapest one, but it's possibly the most unique and best one there. Chocolate pineapple upside down cake.
Oh, dude, that sounds delicious. And how much is that?
So that's 4.79. The other stuff that they have there is in terms of this is for cheapest to most expensive, the brookie, which I'm pretty sure you know what that is,
Brownie cookie.
which is 5.29. Coconut cream pie, which is 5.49. And
Okay.
it's also technically, I would say is Donkey Kong's favorite dessert.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you remember the cartoon. And the most expensive one is a tapioca pudding, which is 5.99.
Okay. So that's not too bad. All right.
But
So,
yeah, the chocolate pineapple upside down cake is probably my favorite one. It's the cheapest one.
all right. So, Mike, I cannot say anything about this restaurant because I have not been to it. I cannot give it a rating. Nicole cannot give it a rating. Mags cannot give it a rating as well. So this restaurant is we can't give it a rating. So I do apologize, cannot do it. But
Okay.
however, I can give you a grand total right now as you speak.
Okay,
Oh.
but I could give my rating because I've been here.
Okay. So without tax, it came out to be 35.30. With tax, let's see here.
Mhm.
So Mike, your grand total comes out to be $37.80.
Right.
That's your grand total for
Yep. Yeah, because I got the
Bamboo.
17.49. So if you want to know what I gave this one, I'm not going to give it's a 4-star one because well, it is the best one at Volcano Bay. It's still kind of a basic one. It's mostly sandwiches, but they're still really good.
Okay.
It's just burgers and sandwiches and some salads. It's like a basic thing, but like I said, definitely really good. And I did go there when I went to Volcano Bay. The one time I went there.
All right, Mike. Thank you so much for Mike's Munchies. And dude, where are we going next week?
So you know what? Because you talked about the ramen bar, we're gonna go to where it's at. We're gonna go to the Disney's Coronado Springs Resort and go to El Mercado de Coronado.
Okay.
'Cause that's what it is. It's inside the food hall there.
All right. All right, Mike. Well, thank you so much. And guys, it's time for us to wrap up the program with Nicole's music notes and her noteworthy nonsense. All right, Nicole. So last week's episode song that you picked out was amazing. We all loved the song Prince Ali. So we loved it. Great song by Mr. Robin Williams. It's a bad song by Mr. Will Smith. I hate it. I hate his version of the song. I mean, all of us can agree on that because Mags, you don't like the live. You do not like the live action remake movies. So I get that.
Yeah, I don't.
I find it disappointing because it could have been a Bollywood movie the entire time, and it would have been amazing if it was.
Okay, well, in my opinion, I hated the Will Smith version. Nicole, what about you? You did not like the Will Smith version of Prince Ali.
I mean, I think saying that I hate it is definitely an overstatement. It's a little extreme. I did not care for it though. I thought it was lackluster.
That works. Lackluster. That
Yeah.
yeah, I can accept that. All right, so Nicole, please tell us what song do you have picked out for us tonight?
Okay, so we're going a little off the charted territories here and going into one of Disney's straight to VHS sequels here with Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea, and we're doing the song Down to the Sea.
Melody.
Yes.
Down to
For
the
Been a
this
Sea.
long time since I've thought about that sequel. I remember that being one of the better ones.
It
It
is.
is. It was definitely one of the better ones. That one
I
and
think
Lion
my
King 2 are probably my favorite
yep. I was gonna say Lion King
VHS
2 is my favorite
sequels.
one.
All right,
Pretty goated, honestly.
all right. Fun fact: who did the voice of Melody?
I don't even remember who did the voice of Melody.
You guys are gonna flip out
Mhm.
because she is. Let's put it this way: she did a voice of a 10-year-old boy on Nickelodeon
10-year-old boy on Nickelodeon.
who had
I
his
mean, that doesn't surprise
Tara
me, but
Strong.
Tara Strong.
that's right. And it was a
Tara Strong.
Tara.
Oh, you're talking
Tara
about Miss
Strong. Yeah,
Minutes.
yeah, Miss Minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tara
Uh,
Strong.
uh, eh,
Tara Strong did the voice of Melody in The Little Mermaid 2.
she's really done
Okay.
everything. Literally,
She-
she was also
yeah,
in she was in what's it called? She was also in the Teen
Wick-
Titans, if I remember.
and she was in Wicked too.
Yeah.
He was?
So
Who'd
yeah.
you play in Wicked?
Wait.
Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, wrong movie. My bad. Wrong one. Sorry.
What
Never
movie were
mind.
you thinking of?
No, 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 no. Just take that back. Take that back. Sorry. Wrong.
No,
Oh,
Wrong.
so
we
you just
won't.
you weren't thinking of a movie. That's what it was. You were just saying stuff.
No, I was saying Tara Strong,
And it's
but I
gonna
can't
be
remember what
like
movie it was.
the show with the food that was definitely in Wonders of Life.
Sure. And shout out to Dane from Big Beautiful Diz. All right, Nicole. So we're doing the Little Mermaid 2. We're doing Melody song. So
No, this is not Melody's song. She's the one character who does not sing in this song because she's an infant when this song happens. Um,
okay. All right.
yeah,
Oh.
so I was a little bit more happy about the fact that Jodie Benson reprises her role as Ariel in this movie that comes out 11 years later. So much like the original Little Mermaid, when you kind of start or you have the iconic distant solo vocal, sounds very far away. The ah, we start with reverse. Ah, so it's still Ariel doing her thing. She's singing to melody, starts off far away. But yes, with the Little Mermaid, it's an ascending. Little Mermaid wants to get up to land. Here we have descending. She's going down to the sea. She's living on land and going to present her daughter Melody. Song was composed by Michael and Patty Silvershire. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but that's who it was composed by. Slightly lesser known composers. We do have a lot of characters coming back. So Jodie Benson as Ariel, Samuel Wright reprises his role as Sebastian. You have a little bit of Eric in there, a little bit of Grimsby. This is classic intro song for a year 2000 movie. A little bit of everybody's getting in on it. You start here on land where Ariel's singing to melody. There's a lot of play on that word, comes back throughout the song. Ariel's melody. Ariel's daughter. She's also a singer. It's her melody. So very, very sweet, very cute. Um, so we have that. It, like I said, starts on land. eventually finish that first verse, very bright, bouncy, and then you have all the sea creatures whispering to each other, Ariel's coming, Ariel's coming, Ariel's coming. They're so excited. All of the merfolk are happy to see her again too, because they're going out on the boat to present the daughter both to some of the townsfolk, or I guess nobility, that are going out there, as well as all the merfolk and the sea creatures, because they're a very important part of her heritage. So you have that, and then we get the reveal of Sebastian still doing his band leader thing. The accompaniment style shifts to a reggae sound. Sebastian has his verse. And then, yeah, there's just a beautiful joining of the two worlds as they continue making this play on Ariel's melody. And they're taking her down to the sea to be presented to the two worlds. They do say, at least at one point in this song, daughter of land and sea. So it's cool. She's supposed to bring everybody together, and then it's very sad that Ursula's sister then kind of curses her, and they have the opposite issue. She's then forbidden to go to the sea because they're trying to protect her, even though it backfires, as Ariel should have known and sings about it later in the movie. But yeah, it's a short, sweet song. I like it. No, I mean, there's not much more to be said about it other than it's bright, shiny, perfect opening song.
To be honest, I have not seen, The Little Mermaid 2, in a while. So I may
It's
have
a
to
good
go
one.
I may have to go back and rewatch that movie to see, you know, what really happens during the second part of the movie, because I usually skip those, you know, Lion King 2 or the Little Mermaid 2 or Cinderella 2. I skip those movies. I really just skip them because
Yeah,
except for
Cinderella
one.
3 slaps, okay?
I
Really?
haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
It's
it's a really good one.
yeah. I think it's like Anastasia gets the magic wand from the fairy godmother and uses it to go back in time and reverse the Cinderella
I know
story.
she finds love of her
Mhm.
own in
Yeah.
that one, or maybe
Anastasia
the
Wow.
did.
second one.
No. It wasn't.
But
Anastasia does find it, but evil stepmother takes it.
yeah, but in the end, she gets her
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
Oh, that's sad.
She ends up getting back to her man and everything.
Yeah, in
And
the end, she gets her
I
man.
forgot what's the mother's name again?
Tremaine?
Lady
Yeah,
Thank
Tremaine.
Lady Tremaine.
Lady
Lady
Tremaine.
Tremaine gets the wand and uses it to reverse to make it so that Anastasia fits into the slipper, but then uh, everything gets fixed by the end.
When are we getting the Remy's
Yeah.
Roundtable direct-to-video sequel?
You want
Who
to know what's
knows?
another one that's actually
But
really
I will
good?
say that Ariel is canonically the only princess who has a daughter who is a mother herself.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Never thought about
Yeah,
that.
so that's
Huh.
kind of why I selected this one for
Yeah.
today, you know?
You want to know what's
Hmm.
My
the other movie that I would say that is actually one of my favorites that is just like Cinderella, where the second one's not as good, but the third one's really good. Aladdin 3.
Oh, Prince of Thieves?
Yeah, where we get to see Aladdin's father, who
Yeah.
he's a
I would
great
also
man,
say
but the fact that
Austin
he
Powers
abandoned
fits into that category.
he's a great man, but seriously, the fact that he abandoned his family is still like he made a big mistake.
Max, you said
You
Max.
see, this might be a controversial opinion. I think it's a bad idea for parents to abandon their kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it definitely
yeah,
was not the best with the lad, and he should have done better. But yeah,
Max, you
I
said
mean they had the opposite problem though in both Little Mermaid and the sequel, in which the parents were a little overbearing, even though they were doing everything out of love. It always
Yeah.
hits differently when you're older. Like, even though I'm not a parent, the parents both in Little Mermaid and the sequel make a lot of sense. I mean, they're
I think my
being very
favorite
reasonable. But yeah, I do. I
Okay.
remember getting this
I know.
movie as a kid because Little Mermaid was always my favorite. I didn't even know the sequel was coming out. Daddy came home from work one day, and even though I was very much old enough to be beyond it at
This
this point, he came home, had the VHS of Little Mermaid 2,
Hey,
and I
Yeah.
squealed like a 5-year-old.
all right.
do you still have that VHS cover by any chance, Nicole?
I do, I think either at my brother's or my mom's house. Like I don't have it with me, but we do still have a lot of our VHSs. I just don't know if it's at my brother's or my mom's.
You guys need to go through your VHS and see how much they worth on eBay or on like any collector items websites because they can go up for a huge hunk of change. Like if you have the original Lion King VHS cover and VHS tape, right there,
Yeah,
that right there, that's worth $6,000 right there.
I
In your
know I have
pocket.
that one, Aladdin, Beauty and the
Let me
Beast.
go look through
I think I
mine.
have Bambi. I
Okay.
have a lot of them,
Yeah,
but also they're
collectors are going.
priceless.
Yeah,
So
collectors are going
it's
crazy right now for these type of items, and they're like they're looking for those type of mint condition, VHS, Disney styles of those movies because they're like, I want to keep that one, that one, that one. So like
to
I've done
be
my
fair though, most of these VHS cassettes I have watched so much that they're completely warped. Um, some of them still work fine, but they've been watched and a lot. They've experienced a lot of love.
Okay.
And but also they're priceless. It's difficult when you come
right.
to somebody who likes to hold on to these things because yeah, it's really valuable, but at the same time, can I really bear to let go of it? I don't
Yep.
know.
Well, I mean, what I was gonna say was if the cover is in great condition, I mean, you can just sell that to a collector and just keep
Wow.
the VHS. I mean, that's what these collectors are looking for, just the VHS covers. I mean, they're in
Wow.
clean and mint condition. Some of these do go up within like $6,000, $10,000 or higher, depending on how clean it really is. So. If I were you guys, look it up and do some more research on your VHS. Uh,
Lady and the
so
Tramp.
so
Yeah.
so Nicole, thank you so much for Nicole's music notes. Do you have a song picked out for us for next week?
Um, I'm not 100% sure. If all else fails, I'll do the computer one that
Okay,
Ned's just shared.
all right.
So either that one or something else, but that one will be in the works sometime in the future.
Okay. Nicole, what is happening over at Jewel Nightclub?
We have our karaoke every Thursday. We have solo piano Friday and dueling piano Saturday, and we have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. If nothing else, it's amusing watching me run around like a chicken without a head because I can only do 8 things at one time, but I'm often asked to do 10.
And if you
But
guys
it's fun. Come hang out. We do charity gaming, so you're helping out a local charity called Blatantly Honest. If you want to look them up, they do anti-bullying and suicide prevention for kids in the area. We love them.
And if you guys did not hear before on the episode, I will be making an appearance this coming Thursday to Jewel Nightclub to do some karaoke. So I
Mhm.
am looking forward to do some karaoke on Thursday evening at Jewel Nightclub. Mags, what is happening over at Into the Disneyverse? What's coming up next, man?
Oh, Remy, you know what's pretty fast?
Not this episode.
That was a funny self diss. I will respect that one. We'll start there. I respect the hell out of the game on that one there. Fast passes are pretty fast. We're going through the history of fast passes with our special guest from the world's happiest podcast, Hunter Hayes. Super cool guest. Are you drinking from a 2 liter?
So there's a liter and a half.
All right. Welcome to America, folks. So, anyways, we go through the history of Fast Passes. Fantastic guest. He used to be a college program member, and then he just knows so many different details about Fast Pass. He was fantastic. Week after that, we are playing a like newlywed style game in honor of Valentine's Day. So I'm going to be paired with one host. The other two hosts are going to be paired together. We're going to have to figure out what each other's responses are going to be to questions. So it should be a super fun one. You're going to have to look forward to it.
And guys, you guys can follow everybody over at Into Disneyverse. Just type in your search bar into the Disneyverse, and they come right up on your podcasting platforms. Make sure you guys check them out. Give them that 5-star rating, and just give them a shout out. And they love those comments. So, and if you guys anything you guys would like to learn about Disney or anything that's happening at Disney, just give them a shout out and say, hey, I would like to learn this, and you guys can learn more on Into the Disneyverse. Mike, wrap it up, man. Where can everybody check you on YouTube?
King_Mike_X. I just been releasing videos again. I'm trying about legends, and like I said, I still have to work on uh some other videos that I have coming out. But yeah, look forward to seeing some new videos coming out, especially the opening to Six Flags Great Adventure just announced. It's going to be actually 2 months from now. 2 months and 1 day specifically. It's going to be opening March 29th.
All right, guys, I'm looking forward to watch more of Mike's videos. Just head over to his YouTube channel, which is King_Mike_X on YouTube. So go check him out. All right, guys, it's time for us to head up on out of here.
We're gonna have some good
Fun
times,
again.
friends, making good memories. A little bit of sunshine and good vibes. Yeah, that's all we need. And we ain't gonna worry, ain't in a hurry. Everything is going our way. We're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. Everybody.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. You guys can follow us on all social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and right there on YouTube as well, where I do stream from the theme park. So just type in Remy's Roundtable, and I'll be streaming hopefully next week or the following week, which I'll be out at Epcot with my good friend Scott from the No New Friends podcast, or Parents Not Out, as I should say. And yeah, we're gonna go out there and have some fun and whatnot. If you guys need a candle for your home or for your office, head on over to the Magic Candle Company, the magiccandlecompany.com. Use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for that lovely discount. If you guys need a battery for your phone, if you guys are out at the theme parks, head on over to our Amazon link, which is on our website, remysroundtable.com. Click on that link, and you guys will not get one, but 2 fuel rods for the price of $20. And lastly, if you guys need a brand new shirt, we do have some new designs coming out on our TeePublic website. Just type in teepublic.com/Remy's Roundtable, and you guys can check out all of our brand new designs right there at teepublic.com. And I do have a discount going on right now on that website. On the behalf of Chris, Dane, Mike, Mags, Nicole, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you guys next time right here on Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. Good night.
Here we are now. Friends. I'm talking good times, good friends. Oh, you know we're gonna have a good time, good friends, making good memories. Be the sunshine and good vibes, yeah, that's all we need. And we ain't gonna worry, ain't in a hurry. It's going our way. Gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
All right, YouTube, guys, we'll see you guys next time right here on Remy's Roundtable.